Good morning. I normally wake up around 6 o'clock. My alarm goes off on my watch, so it doesn't actually make any noise, and then I sneak out of bed so I don't wake Megan up. She gets up about 7 o'clock. This morning, and this doesn't happen all the time, I'm actually going to make some bread so we can have some breakfast in about 2 hours with some fresh bread, which would be nice. 6 o'clock is a great time to get up because no one else really is there, so you can get on with your emails. I've got a lot of receipts and expenses to sort out, so I'll get that done. First off, I need to make myself coffee to wake up.
Sometime, can you believe it? Yeah, I swear I'm fine, that I'm alright, but I'm barely breathing.
Right, I think it might be time just to make some bread. Megan's going to be up in about half an hour, 45 minutes. So 2 hours from now is 8:30. That's probably perfect time to have some bread. So
When
let
I'm
me get
with
going.
you, I'm no longer wondering. And when I'm with you, I swear I can breathe. And when I'm with you, I know who I am and who I wanna be.
Good morning.
Okay, so it's time for me to get ready for the day. Normally during lockdown, this is exactly how I would stay. I'd brush my hair, maybe stretch to putting a little bit of mascara on, but that's it. However, in this vlog and today, I have to take some photos for a brand that I'm working with called Luisa Jewelry. The Instagram is here. I'm going to tell you loads more about the brand and why I'm working with them, but they are just wonderful and they do stunning little pieces of jewellery like this. That's a little earring, a little moon earring. They're so cute, and they do bigger pieces like this. So I'm going to be taking some photos today, so I actually need to get photo ready. Let's just do this, and then hopefully once it's done the bread will be ready and we can have a lovely breakfast. Messy, but it'll do. Okay, I need to get dressed now. What am I gonna wear? Do you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm gonna go and have breakfast in my comfies, and then I'll come back upstairs to get dressed and talk about these beauties. Ah, they're so cute. Okay, bless him. He started this at 6 o'clock and
Been a bit of a fail.
it hasn't quite worked, has it, darling?
And you know what it was? Apparently proving has to be done in a warm environment.
You weren't to know though, this is the first time you've done it. So we're going, but pop it back in, maybe we can have it later, who knows?
Yeah.
You tried, that's the main thing.
Well,
you tried.
next time it can't be as bad as that, so...
Exactly.
If you set the standards low, you've always got room for improvement.
Okay, so breakfast was a bit of a disaster, but it still tasted good, so it's fine. I've just come back upstairs, I've thrown on some clothes because I'm going to spend the next couple hours, I think, just working with Jamie on taking some photos because it's been such an exciting week. I've been able to work with a brand that I've admired for quite a while. They have a brilliant Instagram, I'll put the link to it here. Luisa. So Luisa Jewelry, they are an American based jewelry company, but they ship internationally. And sort of, I looked in my wardrobe the other day and I was like, I'm not ready to go back out into the public. I was like, I haven't bought any clothes for a good year. I'm not someone who often wears sort of big bulky jewelry. My jewelry box is sort of more dainty pieces. And I think that's why I love Luisa so much, because she's got so much choice and you can get slightly bigger pieces, but she's got loads that are just really dainty and really beautiful. So I've been working with them this week and they very kindly let me pick 3 pieces to test out and to try out. So I went for some earrings because I'm a little bit short on earrings, and they also have rings and bracelets and necklaces. But I'm not a massive ring wearer. Obviously I've got my wedding rings, but that's kind of about it. What's also great about the brand is the price point. So jewellery, I often find it so difficult to find really, really nice pieces that don't cost an arm and a leg, but then when they arrive, they're still really good quality. So her pieces start from $39 and they sort of go up to roughly around about the 60 mark. I think there's a few that are beyond that, but between sort of $40 and $60, which I think is a really good price point for a gift. So it's Mother's Day next week, so get on the website and have a little nosy, because I think a lot of her pieces would make really perfect Mother's Day gifts. So let's jump straight into it. I'm going to show you 3 different earrings and also explain like when I would wear them. So first up, and I have to admit, these are my favourite pair. It's a really dainty star and moon, and they have tiny little diamantes around. Excuse my nails, I've been biting them. Cute little diamantes in there as well, which is so sweet. So I'm going to pop these in and see what they look like. Ooh, so the great thing about them already is that they click together at the back really easily. So I often find with hoops, sometimes it's quite difficult to find the hole at the back, and you're sort of trying to like flip your ear upside down to try and find the hole. You don't need that with these. They just go straight through and it just like clicks into place straight away. So I really like that. I feel like they're small enough to go with like a daily outfit. So you could just wear them every single day. Okay, next pair. The next pair are these dainty pearl hoops, which are so nice. I wore pearls for my wedding on my wedding day, and so they often remind me of that. But these ones are super tiny, but again, just how classy are they? I just think they look super cute. And again, I would probably wear these during the day, like everyday earrings. They're really comfy, they're super lightweight, so they're not sort of weighing my ears down or anything like that. But this next pair they might not be too heavy, but they're definitely a little bit jazzier. So these ones are slightly bigger than what I would normally wear, but because they're quite plain, I like them. I really like them. And I have a little gold pendant that I think would actually match quite well. This. See, that looks nice, right? I like that. I like gold because I think my skin tone, my hair colour looks quite good with, looks better, sorry, I should say. Looks good with. It suits gold jewellery a little bit more. I definitely wear these out once we're allowed to go to the pub for a drink or see a few friends for a barbecue. I could see myself wearing these with a nice floral midi dress, a little wrap dress or something comfy. So the jewellery comes in these gorgeous little pouches, which are these suede pouches, which are really cute, and that's just great because it keeps them safe and you can pop them in your jewellery box and things, and that's perfect. But I also got a little letter from the company, which was nice, sort of explaining that they actually give back, they offset 100% of their carbon emissions. So to be able to hear from a brand who are hot on that, it's at the forefront of their sort of planning and how they want to deliver their products, I think it's awesome. And if we all shop with more brands like that, then that can only be a good thing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these pieces downstairs. We've set up the ring light. We're going to take a few nice pictures that we'll show you in this vlog, and then I'm going to edit those photos. Hopefully I'll be able to show you a little bit of the editing process, because I like to be really open and honest about editing things, because you know, Instagram is a world where everything can look quite perfect and sleek and polished, and we all know that it's all edited, right? So may as well learn something about the editing process. So I'll show you the programs that I use to create a more sort of fashionable look and feel to the photos. And hopefully this has given you some good inspiration for gifts in the future, and also Mother's Day. My sister will be watching this video going, well, you don't need all 3 pairs. Surely I can steal one, but I'm sorry, Han. I adore them all, so I think they're all staying here. Jamie can't find his mask. Pardon? Can't find his mask, so I'm just waiting for him, as always. He's great at many things, but being organised isn't one of them, I'm afraid. Have you got it?
Yeah, it was in my running shorts.
Oh.
Because I went on a run yesterday.
Excuse the state of our living room. Everything is empty. It's all going away. Ready for the carpenter to start work on the 15th of March, I think it is.
It is, yeah.
So we're very excited. All of this is being ripped out and replaced with some new units.
Gonna have
Yay!
piano.
Oh, yeah, that's where you're gonna sit and play the piano?
Unit, and some lights.
And then gonna get new stuff in that corner as well. I feel very overdressed for going to a deli shop.
Wow.
Got false eyelashes on to go and buy a sandwich.
Did you say we don't always go out for lunch?
No, once a week we sort of treat ourselves.
Yeah, we often walk up at this time though to Tesco, get some food if we haven't already got some in the house. But yeah, we're going to treat ourselves to one of the lovely shops of St Margaret's.
Yay!
I just wanna dive into the blue. Doesn't really matter what we do. Don't let the moment pass us by.
We've got halloumi, avocado and peppers in a warm wrap. Oh, delicious. That's so good.
There's quite a few different places in St Margaret's that you can get lunch from, but what's this sort of Zoran? Proper Italian owner, we actually spoke to him for a bit.
Squeaky halloumi.
Yeah, it's so tasty.
Normally when we just have lunch at home, we'll go for a walk afterwards for half an hour.
Good to get some fresh air after a long morning.
Fresh air before afternoon work.
Yeah.
I've got photos to edit that will already be in this vlog.
Yep.
It's really confusing filming all the time and then what gets
It's
cut
knowing
in where and
yeah.
what gets edited in here, there and everywhere.
Especially to people who aren't used to it.
Yeah.
Still trying to remember.
What day is it?
But yeah, you've got that to do. I've got some emails to send. I've got some changes for the website and contact a few of our doggy Instagram influencers.
You do.
Yeah.
And then we reconvene. I say we reconvene, we sit next to each other in the office and work, but we don't really talk to each other. I was going to say we reconvene at 4 o'clock to go to the post office.
Yeah. Well, my alarm goes off at 3. I do all my orders, then walk up to the post office. And then after that, we either come back. We often go for a run. Around 4:35, because we start early, and also we work till late in the evenings. It's not really a 9 to 5 sort of thing. It's just constant work. So we try and fit it in when it's nice weather.
We don't really stop work until, well, I tend to stop at about 7.
Yeah, I think around dinner time you stop. I will, after dinner, we'll go sit on the sofa or we'll go film, we'll go edit. But if we're on the sofa watching something, I'll have my laptop on me. I basically am on my laptop from 7 in the morning till 10. Unless Megan's like, put your laptop away, have some downtime.
I do have to physically prise it off his and your phone.
Yeah.
So you'll come downstairs for a break to just have a quick cup of tea for 10 minutes or something. And then he'll sit scrolling through his phone. And I get that, I don't know, it's something to do. But I literally have to prise it off his hands and be like, you need to switch off your brain for 10 minutes and just relax.
I think it's like a release from focusing on work. I'll either reply to some comments on YouTube or look at Instagram, but it's still on my phone. I'm constantly looking at a screen all day long. I actually had my eyes tested recently.
You did.
I need to wear my glasses more. That was the outcome.
I got 20/20 vision. I've been asking Jamie to tidy the office for weeks and he, of course, hasn't done it. And then as soon as we need to film in here, he's rushing around like a madman.
It wasn't that bad.
I mean, my desk space is quite thrown together.
Ooh.
Got the important things like chocolate biscuits,
That's...
wedding photo. Jamie has put together, he's like laid out all of his tech.
No, that...
So it looks all neat for the camera.
Only the headphones.
Never is.
Only the headphones, because all of this is set up recently.
This is us. This is where we sit and work.
Yeah, next to each other all day long.
So I've been busy after lunch editing these photos for Anna Luisa, my brand partnership.
First one.
First one. How swanky does that sound? So I just thought I'd show you one picture, the before and after, because obviously these are heavily edited, so I don't want to pretend that I look that good all the time, because I absolutely don't. So that's the after one. So I've been using a program called Lightroom. So that's the before. So that was straight from the camera. We just used one ring light and the Sony camera, and then I've used Lightroom to produce this one. That's the finished product. But I would highly recommend using Lightroom and airbrush. We have been joined at the hip since March 2020, haven't we? I mean, I'm not complaining because you are very good company. It's probably just a good thing that we're both pretty laid back. There's been no arguments. I said to you the other night, I was like, I reckon if you told people that we've never argued or disagreed once during lockdown, they wouldn't believe us.
The closest we got was when you did my hair though.
Yeah, that was literally the extent of it.
But I do keep quite calm, so I was disappointed.
Oh yeah, you're the calm one, don't get me wrong. I definitely have my moments, but no matter what I do, he never gets rattled. He's just like, yeah, alright then.
Yeah.
Mr. Chill.
We are going to decorate this room a little bit more in the next sort of few weeks.
Yeah, we're just going to get the living room done first.
Yeah.
And we're going to sort out the dining room area as well.
Yeah. It was getting really messy with all the mine stuff, so we obviously put this unit in. A nice little one from IKEA. But we want to put some wallpaper on this side.
I found some really cool wallpaper online. So it's from a company called Andrew Martin. They do really nice cushions and wallpaper. And it's wallpaper, and all over it is Pythagoras' theorem, which sounds really nerdy. But because Jamie spends the majority of his time in this room, I thought we could geek it up a bit so it just feels at home.
It's Pythagoras' theorem, and there's a load of other stuff on there as well. It looks really cool.
Lots of equations.
I think it'd be quite useful for people who are doing like physics or GCSEs, and just like as you revise, it's just all over
Read
the wall. Which is similar to when I was revising anyway, sticking sticky notes everywhere.
You didn't revise.
I was. Oh. No, I did. I didn't do much work during the year, and then I crammed to do all the work at the end.
I always joke that I've got half a degree in mechanical engineering because I pretty much wrote Jamie's dissertation. Yeah. All 10,000 words of it.
We did it all in the last week. All of the work had been done throughout the year. There was a lot. It was all to do with body armour and using a special material that is kind of soft, but then when it gets hit, it goes hard. It was actually quite interesting. I think they carried on doing it. I'd done all the work, just hadn't written it very well, so Megan literally rewrote every single word.
As well as my own dissertation, yes, did like 2 dissertations in the same amount of time.
Which kind of leads on to what she helps me with the business. I have lots of emails to write, lots of communications, and actually more recently, I send it over to her. I roughly write it out and then she writes it properly. So all of our newsletters, that's Megan.
And I don't get paid for it. I mean, I wish I got paid in like food or cups of tea.
You had one this morning.
Oh yeah, I got one this morning. I get paid in love, right?
Yeah. Right, let's go head down for a few hours and bash out some work. Well, alarm's just gone off, and that means it's time to do my orders. In the box. Close it up. Get a sticker on it.
We've cleverly positioned that cushion.
Is it?
Don't need to do the spiel at the end now.
We actually got this from my brother and our sister-in-law for Christmas.
Perfect present.
When we get a sofa and we're going to do some chats at some point, maybe it'll just be sneakily positioned in the background.
I think it must have been from Etsy or not on the high street or something.
These are all my books that I've never read. I don't do much reading.
Mindfulness, that one's mine. The Lean Startup, Thingalytics, Managing Startups, Things That Nobody Knows, The Hard Thing About Hard Things.
Yeah, this is all like little blog posts. This is really good. In fact, most of these were from my friend Johnny. He told me about these. But it's like all the really good blog posts all put into one book. So you can learn a lot from that. Very useful though. Read them.
Right, are you ready to go to the post office?
Finish them off with the seal of the mine. Not quite straight, but
amazing.
It'll do. Look at this typical UK weather. What are we having this evening?
We are having spag bol.
Spag bol with?
We've got mushrooms, onions, peppers, a bit of courgette, all finely chopped, and then I literally throw the kitchen sink into it. Lean pound, oregano, thyme, vegetable stock, and we actually do it with chopped tomatoes instead of a bolognese sauce because there's less salt. Jamie's mad at me because in the space of 5 minutes
I'm not mad.
I have broken the garlic crusher, literally snapped it, and I've just smashed a glass. I was just putting it in the dishwasher. It's not my fault if the glass is sensitive.
That's what glass is. It's breakable.
How was that?
Oh, delicious.
Second, wasn't it?
Seconds, yep. We could actually have thirds.
That was my first, so I just left a little bit.
Whew! Absolutely delicious.
Are you ready for a bit of a card game?
I think we have a card game, yeah.
The aim of the game is to make as many words as possible, so it's a word game.
Which isn't great for a dyslexic boy.
But it's great for me.
Oh, help me believe life is more what we've been
We're just sat on the sofa, trying to find something to watch.
This might divide opinion, but we can't get into Peaky Blinders.
No.
We've tried like so many times and I just can't get into
I think
it.
we've watched episode 1 so many times, and the other one that probably would divide opinions, the reactor, the nuclear reactor.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. Yeah, we tried watching that.
Oh,
Didn't do it for us.
Either. I have come to bed early to read my book. I mean, normally I'd read good books. There's my little book stash. I like my decent books. I mean, this is a decent book. I'm just, you know, I'm getting up to speed before the big Oprah interview, which airs in the UK on Monday. I think it's out in the States on Sunday. Let's check into the next chapter. What are we on? The chapter is called A Prince's Stand. Oh, it all sounds very dramatic, doesn't it?